Hey, welcome to the Hank Cisco Show. Don't touch that dial. Ladies and gentlemen, something good is happening here. Where? Right in the residence of Pat and Susan Mascara, okay? A bake sale, okay? And the bake sale, the money that they make here or whatever they get will go to help a project in Norristown, which is the homeless, okay? And you'll get more details as we go along. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to meet weighing 165, about 185 pounds from Lower Providence, Pennsylvania, Pat Mascara. Okay. And Susan, lovely Susan, his wife. Come on over here. Come on over.
Hi, Hank.
Okay.
Hank, they could use you at the carnival. You hit me just perfect.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, come on, Pat. We're here at your home, and we have our cast here from the Norristown School District.
Hi, guys.
And we're going to film everything here. Let the people know what good you do and what really means. Okay, so Pat, tell us what it's about.
Well, Hank, I'm here just to make sure the trash cans get emptied. This is Susan's project. I would rather that she tell you what it's all about. I can tell you it's a very good project. It's a very worthwhile cause. And I'm really impressed with the organization of Susan and all the people working underneath her. And we have over 1,000 products here, and sales has been very brisk, but it's really her day, so I'd rather that she...
Susan! Okay, Susan, look, I contacted you,
yeah.
and I said, what can I do to help? And you gave me some things to do, and you gave me my marching orders, and we got it done here. So tell us all about it, okay?
Hank has been absolutely wonderful, and you picked up all that stuff for us yesterday, and today he's feeding all the help. You're really good with helping everybody. And this project is for the Norristown Hospitality Center, which is on Church Road in Norristown, and
Church Street.
Oh, it's Church Street.
Yeah, that's right. We're not in the suburbs. We're in Norristown, the street.
Okay, thank you.
We don't want to make sure that they don't make the right delivery.
You see, now I'm even learning something here. So the hospitality center is open early in the morning, and then they close around lunchtime, and they feed breakfast. Most importantly, they give our homeless a resume, information for their resume, like an address and a telephone number, maybe a place to keep their things. They also help the near homeless to prevent homelessness, like helping them with bills that they may not be able to pay. And they have staff there. They have services every day. They feed them a little lunch, a little breakfast. And it's basic support. It's empowerment of our homeless to keep them off the streets and maybe guide them on how they can get off the streets.
And every penny that you get, it goes right there. It don't go to administration. It don't go to Yokohama or whatever other place.
There's not a whole lot of administration.
Right
it's pretty much volunteer. There's not a whole lot of administration happening over at the Norristown
This is the first time you
Hospitality
did this,
Center.
You
No, we did it in
year.
2007 as well.
And
we raised
success.
$24,000 right here at the bake sale, and then
How much?
$24,000.
Wow. That's 24,000. That's a lot of arithmetic.
Dinero, and then Pasquale raised.
Well, Susan, how about if you show us around a little bit? We're going to go around with the Norristown High School staff and show us what's what.
This will be fun.
Okay. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Really, it's very important to know that this is a family and friends operation. This is not Susan Lee Mascara's deal. This is MASCARO family. This is my mother, and she's been my backbone of the operation. And my dad sits here. There's my sister taking our picture. We got the mama of my grandbabies here and their friends. We've got sister-in-laws, nieces, sons and daughters, and they're all over here moving the baked goods around and have been working tirelessly to make this thing happen. To get 1,000 baked goods on the tables, you need more than just one person, that's for sure. So there are people all over the place that have been working tirelessly. You might be able to tell by our faces.
You know, it takes a lot of helping hands and finances to run something like this, and Pat Mascara is the kind of guy that can touch people, meet people, help people. And now he just asked for a little help, and here he's getting help from all these people that donated. Pat, tell me something about some of the people you have here.
These are companies, individuals, people that J.P. Mascara & Sons and our related companies have had long-standing personal and business relationships with. And on behalf of Susan and this project, we've reached out to these people and asked if they would participate and contribute from a monetary aspect. And it's overwhelming. It's no secret that the economy today is not very good, regardless of what the experts want to suggest.
So what you're doing here is really helping out, right, for people that they're up against it.
Well, that's for sure. But it's really impressive to me that the people that we have reached out to, it's no secret that business is not the best for most companies today because the economy is really legitimately struggling. But almost to a man or to a company, everyone has responded that we asked to respond. And I think as of right now, the contributions are a minimum of $75,000.
Oh my God! Thank you. As the ambassador of Norristown, I know I spent time as a police officer in Norristown, also a county detective. I know that Norristown is the one that needs help, the county seat. And here it is. Pat jumps in both feet with Susan to help this project. So I'm going to move around and meet some more people that have been helping out here. All right, I want you to meet a couple people also who've been a big help here, and I'm going to let them identify themselves. What's your name?
I'm Dorothy Beidler.
And what do you do?
Well, I'm here because I'm one of the bake captains, and I got a number of my bakers together, and we maybe made about 40 pieces of baked goods for this.
Oh.
But my husband is Luke.
He's what?
My husband's name is Luke, and he's on the board of Norristown Ministries, so we live close to the hospitality center, and we support the work, and we're happy that today is a day when we can raise good money for.
Well, thank you, and God bless you. And also, now I'm the ambassador of Norristown, so it's nice meeting you.
We know
okay.
You. So I'm Luke Beidler. I'm one of the board of Norristown Ministries Incorporated.
Right.
And get over to the hospitality center pretty often. We live about a block from the hospitality center.
Right.
It's just a good place for people who are homeless and are sort of in between one place and another, or jobs, to get help every day. And so this kind of event makes it possible to keep the doors open.
Right. And not only you buying this, right? Right. Right. In other words, you give and you also pay, okay? As long as you give, you'll always have, okay? That's what Mom used to say, all right? All right, let's go. Let's move around. We're going to meet some more. Hey, let's see the money people over here.
Okay, so now we're at the register. We've got family members and very close friends and people that have worked very hard for the Norristown Hospitality Center for a lot of years. That's my daughter Lindsay. Her husband just snuck out of the way. My niece Christina, we're part of the committee. We've had a committee. We've been working since January to make this happen. And to sell 1,000 baked goods and to have people baking, you need a lot of group leaders. So we actually have a board over there with all the group leaders and the things that they've baked, and it's just amazing. I think we've sold about half so far, and we're a little bit more than halfway through the day, and we need everything to go.
Okay, here's my good friend Jim, and this is Susan Mascara's father, okay, and he's right here in support. When I say this is a family affair, it is a family. You got fathers, mothers, uncles, moms, grandchildren, Gumbadis and Gumadis. You got the whole bit, right?
Yeah, we also have that television star Rock right here, too.
Okay, all righty. We're going to go over there and talk to the top guy, a little bit more about this great, great day here. All right, I'm going to introduce you to a gentleman who is really one of the top shelf, okay, here to help out. And also he's going to tell you his participation in this whole program. So tell everybody who you are and what you do.
My name is Kim Egoff Fox, and I'm also a pastor. I was pastor of Calvary Baptist Church of Norristown for 17 and a half years. We were one of the congregations that actually founded the Hospitality Center in January of '92. And right now I'm the interim executive director of the Hospitality Center and have been since March of 2010. There are 1,400 different adults that we serve every year. Everybody that comes to the Hospitality Center is poor. Right now the poverty line in the United States is $11,000. That's $916 a month. And all of the clients that come to us make a lot less than $916 a month. We're open from 7 o'clock in the morning until 11:30 in the morning, Monday to Saturday, 313 days a year. We have 6 part-time staff people and a couple thousand volunteers. We have over 40% of our clients have some kind of an addiction issue. Over 40% of our clients have a mental health issue. 22% of our clients are duly diagnosed, meaning they have a mental health issue and an addiction issue. In 2009, a third of our clients did not have an addiction issue or a mental health issue. In 2010, that number jumped to one half. Half of the people that we're seeing now that are coming through the center, we're thinking are dropping out of the middle class, because it doesn't take much for somebody to lose their home, to lose their belongings. It's a skill set that people develop who are poor. They know how to use the local transportation system. They know how to get to the Department of Motor Vehicles. People that drop out of the middle class don't have any of those social skills. They are usually very motivated folks, and we're able to work with them to help them get back to where they were, to point them in the right direction, to give them the resources, because they're the kind of people that know how to learn from their experience. So that's some of the work that we do at the Hospitality Center every day, Monday to Saturday, from 7 in the morning to 11:30. And one of the benefits that it provides to the wider community in Norristown is that I remember when I was pastor in '91, how many people came and knocked on my door. And we're trained in seminary to open the door, but we're not trained as social workers on how to handle those folks. So the Hospitality Center was actually founded by 22 churches, Protestant and Catholic, 2 synagogues, and 14 other agencies in 1992. The vast majority of the clients that we serve don't go to church buildings anymore. They don't bother pastors or priests or rabbis. They don't bother church staff people. They don't ask for their complicated needs to be met at church buildings. They come to the Hospitality Center where we're able to help them meet their needs. We provide them a lot of guidance. We provide a meal from 7 to 9. We provide shelter. It's a safe place where they're able to be out of the elements for a certain amount of time. We have mail. We get mail for 225 to 250 clients every day. We have lockers where they can store their clothing. We have a shower where they can take a shower. They can use the phone, the fax machine. They can sit with a case manager and talk about their issues and get help in that way. We provide 25 different services to the lower economic people in Norristown.
Well, Reverend, what you're saying, I know. I spent 24 years in the police department in Norristown, and I was a county detective in the DA's office, okay? And I know missionary charities for the nuns. But you know one thing, ladies and gentlemen? These homeless people, street people, homeless people, it's a little bit different, okay? And I go there, and a lot of veterans, and surprisingly, amount of women. Years ago, you didn't hear of any street people. When I was a policeman, they used to go on the river. They called can heaters. They would be drinking beer and alcohol, whatever it was, But now there's such a need because people are losing their homes, they're losing their families, they're losing their jobs. So here we have an agency where all these churches get together and are helping. And right here they touch base with Pat Mascara, who's like an angel from heaven that comes over here and gets all his friends to help donate this thing. So, Reverend, you're a great man. I've given you the medal already, okay?
Well, thanks.
But
well,
closing remarks.
we really appreciate all the help that we can get. You may not think you can do anything, but we have people in the air right now that are business travelers that when they get home, they're going to take the little toiletry kits that they've gotten in hotels. They're going to take them back to their corporations. They're going to be boxed up and they're going to be sent to us. There are all kinds of things that you can do to help support us as we reach out to the homeless and the poor in Norristown.
Okay. So, as being a Catholic, I always say, you know, you want to help the homeless, you want to get involved, and always light 2 candles in case one blows out. Okay. Reverend, thanks a lot. Okay, let's move on and meet some more people here.
Who got the pizza?
All right, I want to introduce you to Frank Sue, who is also an employee of Mascara. Now, tell us what you do at Mascara's.
I deal with other graphic communications for corporate out to our customers and our employees.
And you're helping out here. You're going to buy some cakes and stuff?
Yeah, I'll get in line to the register and pick up something for the weekend.
Okay. And then you got, what kind of sandwich out there? What's that, Smoky Joe? What do they call that?
Sloppy Joe.
Oh, Sloppy Joe. Okay, Sloppy Joe.
No,
Got pizza, got pretzels.
Yeah.
You test everything?
I'll try a couple pretzels. I'm gonna stay away from the Sloppy Joe today.
Okay.
I got a white shirt on.
Okay. Okay, right. Thank you, Joe. Thanks a lot.
Pleasure.
Right. Frank. He got the same frame name as me.
Joe,
Right.
it's all
Frank
the same.
Hank. He's my buddy.
The beef, it's high-grade beef. I can tell just by tasting it. So you guys go sit at the table, enjoy your sloppy joes, have some water from ShopRite, have a pretzel from the pretzel factory, and then, of course, the Gambones donated to Conshohocken Bakery all the tomato pie.
Okay, we're here at Mascara Residence, and here's all the volunteers that are helping here at the bake sale. Okay, hey! And here's Susan, who is the general. She's a top commander, Imperial General.
Not
that
really.
Ran this whole thing. Give her a big hand here.
I
So,
could
ladies
really
and gentlemen,
find out who the real generals are around here, but
oh,
I'm
they're all lieutenants. Okay. Okay, get a shot of everybody here. It's been a great day here today, and all the money that's made here today
100%.
will go right to where?
the Norristown Hospitality Center on Church Street in Norristown.
Right. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure, and you
thanks
took care
for
of my staff here from the
Thank you,
high
guys.
school.
Very, very
okay,
grateful that you
so
came out.
let's everybody say
It's been fun.
3 cheers for Mascara. Hooray! Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And on behalf of the Mascara family and also the Reverend, I want to thank you for allowing us to come into your home, and may God bless each and every one of you.
Each and every one of you.
Right, thank you very much. What a great day at the Mascara. I say residence, plantation, what do you want to call it? It was so, the enthusiasm, the volunteers working there with cakes. And you say, well, everybody, we filmed it. But we say, well, whatever happened afterwards? Did they make any money? Was it successful? There's 2 kinds of aid. There's foreign aid and there's missionary aid. Foreign aid, they send money and they send tractors. But nobody knows who's going to drive the tractors or where the money goes. Now here we have 2 people that are missionary aids. They are missionaries that they create something and they make sure the money goes to the right place, and they make sure that it develops and continues with good friendship and helps the poor and helps everybody else. Help me too. So, without further ado, I want you to meet the real spark plug, the one that was behind this, and a lot of work, and she had all these volunteers working in her kitchen. I'm telling you, it was something. I had to squeeze through the kitchen, get through, everybody was working. So, tell us, what happened?
After the bake sale, well, together, Pat and I and all the people, all the volunteers, family members especially, the women of the JP Mascara and Sons are a force to be reckoned with, you must know. We raised $100,000.10.
100. Come on.
It was really great. 14,000 of it was in cakes and baked goods that people from Norristown Hospitality Center had a lot of group leaders, and they baked a lot. Everybody in my family baked, and JP Mascaro and Sons family baked, and we had at least 1,000 baked goods, which I think I probably told you before, and we raised $100,000 for the Norristown Hospitality Center, who will take care of our homeless for a long time to come.
Right, in Norristown area, right?
In the
Good.
Norristown
Right,
area.
right.
Yeah,
Right.
it was
All right,
really
you want to say
And it
something
was so
about your
much fun.
husband here? Susan, tell him something about your husband here. Did he help any, did he, or what?
Well, of course, Pat, with his corporate donations, Pat's a generous, kind, giving, loving, and supportive man, and he gave a lot of his time and much of his effort, and all of the help that we got from JP Mascara and Sons came through Pasquale as well. So, you want to tell us anything, Pat?
The sale was obviously very successful. As Susan indicated, $100,000 in any economy is substantial. But what is most compelling and impressive to me is that the people were willing to contribute in this type of economy. I don't think it's any secret that we're in a very unique economy. People might suggest that it's getting a lot better out there, but I think in reality we're in a very, very difficult economy. And it's kind of heartfelt to us that when we reach out to people associated with the company, it's overwhelming to see their total commitment and their total response. I think to a company, I don't think there's anyone that we reached out to that really declined and didn't participate. And there's so many companies that participated, and I know Susan has acknowledged all these companies in a written correspondence back to them. It's just too many to sit here and to precisely acknowledge, but again, it really is appreciated. We're really extremely grateful, and it is for a good cause. And we've learned a long time ago here at JP Mascara and Sons with the family and the employees that it's a much better feeling to give than it is to receive.
Well, you know, Pat, Susan, I want to turn around here, and your mother and father, okay, they dropped the seed. They gave you the inspiration to do things to help people. You know, the old phrase, do good, forget, do bad, and regret. And Pat and Susan, thank you very much for all you do, and God bless both of you, and God bless each and every one of you, okay?
Could
So,
you indulge me for a minute? To thank my daughter, Lindsay, our daughter, Lindsay, and our son, Jimmy Lee, who gave so much of their time and effort and energy for this cause.
Okay. One last thing. I want to thank Hank Cisco
no.
because this is a real this is a real friend of the community here.
This
He-
is.
not
got Bob and
only
Weed.
not only does he have a good left hook, but he has even a better heart.
Steps up always.
okay, God bless each and every one of you, okay?